Hello everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a very long time. Had a lot of problems, not that you should know problems or anything, but some deaths, some unfortunate things have been happening in my life. Let's see how that translates into my art. I'm returning back to the series. It's called Pank, P-A-N-K, which is a play on the word pink. It refers to being in the pink, or Pank actually means the pinnacle of something. So I feel like I've got something down that I enjoy doing, and I want to keep doing it for a while. So these are all based on the figure somewhat. Right, getting charcoal on everything. But I abstract it so much that you really can't see the figure. I mean, I know where it was, and it kind of just informs the movements and that kind of thing. So this one is going to be based on both my brother and I, my little smaller brother, my little brother and I are kind of jokesters. So when people try to take photos of us, we'll always turn around and show our ass. So I have a picture, I'm not going to show it to you right now, of my brother's ass, him exposing himself. And that's going to be the inspiration for this one. Just kind of a little remembrance. So let's start. Again, you might want to see I'm also working on some pastels. This is one I'm working on right now. I'm getting close. I'm almost there. I want to texture the rest of it like I did that corner. You can kind of see that black over there. So again, I'm going to start really loosely. So this first video is going to be very loose. There might be some design, but there might not be some design. So a lot of you like to watch, action painting, and so this is technically what it is. I'm a conceptual abstractionist, which means that I do abstraction, but it has meanings beyond the abstraction. Whether or not you can see those meanings, you may not see my meanings, but you'll create your own once you look at them. And I hope you enjoy them. They're going to probably start out dark and then end up kind of bright. And definitely pink is going to be in there somewhere. So let's go. In the background, I have a very obscure minimalist band. They're called Pole, P-O-L-E. So you may hear something, you may not. So here we go. So I've already hit this with some water, because I always do. I try to get it a little bit moist. Makes the paint move around easier. You use less paint that way. Also makes everything flow. I went to a gallery this Friday, and they had a section where they had art supplies that the artists were giving up, kind of for, I think it's a charity thing for the gallery, but so I found these. These are normal paint samples that you get like at the paint store. They're normally about $2 or $3 for $4 or $5 sometimes. I got this for 25 cents, so I bought a lot of them because I had a couple dollars. So really beautiful blue color. Blue, why is that? It's coming in and out of focus. I don't like that. So, okay. As many of you know, I always do this, which is kind of put something crying right in the middle. This is a subtle dig and play on another artist that said my work was too central. So I did it on purpose now. So I have kind of like a medium brush. This is more for kind of linear mark making. One technique I do is this, which is I'm just like twisting the brush back and forth to kind of get very loose kind of thing. You're not going to see any white, so this, hopefully by the end of this it's not going to be white at all. And then here's another color I got, which is this beautiful light green. When they're only 25 cents, you can afford to play. Actually, this music is based off, they had a speaker that they had played really loud and they actually busted it. So the crickling and crackling is actually the music that they're using. I love that kind of very experimental usage of it. This is just kind of a weird little, whoops, how do you see? Kind of settled a little bit, so. Going to be interesting. It's like a white, an off-white. I do like to kind of get it fairly thick here. What I've been doing a lot is I do that with kind of a medium brush, and then I'm going to use this big brush to kind of smooth some stuff out. I think the thing about a lot of art, especially that I like, is variety of the stroke. So I don't mind it having little lines, but I want big lines too. You kind of miss the gesture of something sometimes when you just do small strokes. So I definitely want the gesture or the movement of it. This is another thing I do, kind of preamble stuff. I just take, like, you can use an old credit card, you can use, this is just a plaster applier. You can use a scraper or a palette knife. What this does is it creates these ridges on it, and when I paint over the top of it, then it becomes very, the paint will seep into it, which I like a lot. But if you go like this, then you can do one, two. Sometimes when you go this light, you create opportunities where I can do glazing over the top of it. Like I said, this is probably going to have some pink in it. It's going to have some real super vibrant colors in it. A lot of times I describe my art as paint by numbers somewhat. So sometimes it's like I create all these shapes and everything, and then I just color them in. Very famous artist, Gerhard Richter. He does this thing where he scrapes everything and creates this really luscious background. I love doing that, but I'm not going to copy him. But I do scrape a little bit just to kind of get that background a little bit. So this is just black, and I don't clean my brushes. This is all very wet right now. Let me see. There's something I wanted to use around here somewhere. Not finding it. So I'm just going to go back to the scraper. Okay, so I think that's pretty good so far. I'll get it really close. I'm going to lift the camera, so there's going to be a lot of movement. So you can get an idea of some of the stuff that's happening in here. You can see it's very thick, but I can even write in it if I wanted to. And yes, I do use my hands. It's back here. So I think this is a good start. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to superimpose the image that I want to use. It may just be lines, that kind of thing, but I want that to kind of inform the playfulness of my brother and myself. Hopefully that shows through in this. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, please. Oh, I have my Jackson Pollock shirt on today. Where's Jackson? A friend of mine made this. It's very cool. So I'll post a couple more videos of this in process. A lot of this happens off camera. I haven't really done the timer thing before. I've done it before, but I don't know if it's that interesting. If it is, tell me and I'll do it. So hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I'll try to not disappear like I have these last couple months. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again.